Welcome, welcome! It's my dog with the TexasSpaceNavy bringing you another Star Citizen video. Today I thought I would talk a little bit about the Mobiglass. So a lot of newer players out there may not know much about what the Mobiglass is capable of, what all the apps do or what they mean, whereas veteran players probably do, but maybe they don't access all of them very often. Maybe they don't know what they're going to do in the future, which might be harder to speculate on than to tell you now. So let's take a look at the Mobiglass. In order to bring that up, you have to press the F1 button. You can get there by pressing some other buttons, but it takes you directly into certain apps. Here on the main homepage of the Mobiglass, you have your name, your balance, if you have a crime stat, if you're in a vehicle, just status of the vehicle, mission status, which I don't have any missions right now, and then of course your vital monitoring. Then the external status. So like I'm on a space station, so there's only one atmosphere. It shows you the makeup, oxygen, argon, nitrogen, CO2 levels. Then it shows your suit stuff. I should have pretty much unlimited oxygen right now because I am in a space station and it's giving me that oxygen. Down here you have all your apps. And then of course this will take you back to the home screen, and of course more suit vitals and your balance. Some of this will probably get redone multiple times in the future, or maybe you'll buy different Mobiglasses and they will look differently. Right now, they're all the same. On the very first tab down here for the first app is Comlink. When you go here, you'll be able to see if you have any friend requests, party requests, invites, etc. You can press on channels, and this is what channels you're currently able to participate in. So right now, I am in the global chat, where you can see everybody who has been posting up whatever it is they want to talk about globally. If I had a party, there would be a party chat that I could click on, and it would only bring my party's chat window up. And over here, it would show the members of the party. Here you can see the members of the global chat right now. So there are 49 out of 57 slots. Really, there's only 50 slots, and I don't know why they give those extra. I think that's waiting kind of. But yeah, you can see all the members that are in this particular server right here, all 49 of them. You would have a party chat here. You could also have your ship. So if you were on a ship, it would pop up with a new window down here, and you could have your inter-ship communication. So only people on the ship can talk to each other in that specific group. Now, you can also create new channels. And now I have a new channel, and I could invite anybody I wanted to in there from global chat or anything else. You can leave the group or disband the group as well by right-clicking on the channel. Obviously, you can't do that on the global chat. That one will always be there. Pending request, friends. You can see who of your friends are on or where they're at, and you'd be able to reach out and communicate. This is also how you contact the ATC for landings. Is going to the Comlink Friends tab, and then you would click this little button here to request landing. And if you're in a hangar, that's how you have to request takeoff as well. So you can see none of these others are lit up. It's just this Green Glade station where I'm at currently. Now you can manage your chats, your windows. Right now it shows that I have sound volume where I can hear people chat, and my microphone is off. I could turn my microphone on, and I could also disable it by clicking the button. I can hear people here. I won't hear people here. So you can do a few different things. You can change the color of the chat. This is especially important if you are, in multiple chats here. You may want to change the color of each one, so when they come across in the chat window, there'll be different colors. You can also usually change if you want to connect to the audio channel or not. You can do that on ships or in parties. So this is your voice over IP. Obviously for this, I am not doing that because I don't have a party at the moment. So that is pretty much the Comlink. You can also right click on people's names and invite them to parties, channels, send friend requests, or mute them. If they are friends, you can always get rid of them, remove them from your friends list. If you are the commander of a party and you're clicked on it and you right click on them, you can also kick them out of the channel. So a lot of little different things you can do from the Conlink app, and you should be using this fairly frequently if you play with other people. Next thing up is the Vehicle Loadout Manager. From here, you're able to go and look at different ships that you have in your arsenal here, and you would be able to change out their equipment. So let's say I go to the F7C. I can see its missiles here. I can see the propulsion. I can change out the propulsion if I wanted to put an Atlas on this thing, which is a grade A civilian quantum drive. I would just throw it on there. I would click on it and it would go over there. Then I would have to save changes and equip. For system, you have all your different components that make up your ship, the coolers, the power, and the shield generators. And of course, this is, again, you can select the ones you want to put on that specific ship. Weapons, it's the same thing. It has a free weapon slot that's got nothing on it. Interesting. So yeah, you can change out your weapons. You can go to gimbaled weapons. You can go to fixed weapons. See, if I want to put a gimbal on here, I could put the flash fire on there. So a lot of different options there as well. And then paint jobs, if you have any, would be available there, and you click on it. Make sure to save your changes. And you can do that for multiple ships all at different times, etc. So definitely something to be thinking about, something to, you know, utilize if you start getting better and better equipment. I would highly advise that you update your equipment or upgrade it, so excuse me, when you get the chance. So definitely take advantage of that. Then you have your equipment manager. This is your personal equipment. As you can see, I need to put a med pin on, and I can save that on there. So I've got 2 med pins, 2 oxy pins. This is what's on me as far as miscellaneous gear. I could change to clothing if I wanted to, but I would have to take off my undersuit. Undersuit goes under the armor. I have a bunch of weapons I can place. Heavy armor gives you more weapon slots. Medium armor a little bit less. Light armor a lot less. And as you can see, you can choose your armors here as well. I am flying through this because this would take a really long time. Each one of these apps could probably get a video on their own. But you can see you can put all sorts of different things on there. And then once you click on it, you want to click save and move on. The next tab, or the next app on your Mobiglass, is the Skyline. So this is your star map. And right now it's set for Stanton because that's all that's in the game right now. You can zoom in and out using the mouse wheel on your mouse. You can also hold and click, or click and hold, I should say, the mouse wheel and move the mouse up and down, and it will zoom in and out really quickly. Okay, wherever your arrow is pointed, that's where it's going to center the zoom. If I point it over here, it'll zoom over here. If I point over here, it's going to zoom over here. You see that? So that's how that works. Now you can also press and hold the right button and move the galaxy map, star map, around, up and down, left and right. You can hold the left and rotate it up and down and all around on a different 3D plane. So there's all sorts of ways to manipulate this. You can of course select a place that you want to fly and set your route. You really can't do this unless you're in a ship, but that's how you would do it, and you could clear it here. If you press this, it's going to take you back to where you are in the solar system. So this is a reset type button. So let's move on to the Trader app. This is how you can send somebody money. You see I'm broke pretty much. I only have 1.4 million at the moment, but I could begin and then put whoever I wanted to send money to in here, or I could select a name and then be able to send them an amount. After the Trader, you also have the Contracts Manager. This is where you're going to go to pick up contracts that'll help you make money. Like if I were to pick up this bounty hunting contract, It's worth 10,000 AUEC. Whoever this is wanted. Mercenaries, always pick your call to arms. You can accept the offer and it'll go over to your accepted and you'll be able to read those and click on them. Remove claim jumpers is a 22,500 UEC mission. It tells you a little bit about it. You could go over to the personals tab and it'll also give you some more information on different missions. These are usually the less reputable, and as you can see with the Dusters, they're not a good guy group. They are an outlaw group. So this could affect your crime stats, so be wary of using the personal tab on the contract manager. We've already gone over accepted. Those are where your accepted ones are going to be. History can show all the things that, all the different contracts that you've taken in the past. As you can see, I took 3 bounty hunter ones. And then beacons. I really need to do a whole video on beacons, but once you go to beacon, you can create a beacon and you can decide what type. Oh, I want personal transport, my destination. Well, there's a lot of places you can choose from here. Where do you want to go? Let's say we want to go to St. Glen Station, and then we can choose any rep level, and I can enter a value, and then I can broadcast beacon, and it would show up over here for everybody else. So if anybody else is broadcasting a beacon, it should show up here, and you can choose to accept it or decline it. And then of course you can view the contract ratings as well right there. So that's how you would create a beacon. If you go to the LiveWorks AR, it's not really working at the moment like you would hope, but you can do some different things to modify your ship equipment there, kind of like what the vehicle loadout manager is. They really need to change some of that. Then you have your vehicle maintenance services. Once you're landed on a pad, you can choose to repair, restock, refuel your fuels. You would click on each one individually that you want to do and then confirm, and it would do it for you. Pretty simple. Your journal. This is actually a lot more important than most people give it credit for. This shows a lot of the missions that you have gone through and accomplished, but you can also get stuff, you know, that you don't know where else to look for it. Commodity price alerts, for instance. You could go get the overstock price of processed food from Gillette Family Farms, and you could go to Area 18 and sell it for a little bit of a markup, for 20 something markup. So there you kind of get the idea. You're able to sell some of these things for a little bit more markup than what you buy them for when you got overstock, understocked. So it's a great place to go for that sort of thing as well, because those aren't listed on your contracts manager page. And then the final one over here is the Delphi, or how well you are with each org or person contact as far as reputation. So I'm only junior grade member in the Bounty Hunters Guild because I had to do a reset on my character, but you can see I'm working my way up. Hurston Security, I'm a contractor there, and I'm a junior associate with North Rock Service Group. So if I was in negative or in with the bad guys, I would start losing reputation with the good guys. That's kind of the way that it works. You can look at contacts, which I haven't gotten in touch with any contacts in the system as of yet. You can look at career, you can look at dossier of the contact or the group that you are looking at. You can add them as a favorite, etc. when they're founded. Lots of information there on the Delphi, so make sure you check that one out as well. And then you have this button here, again, which takes you back to the home. That is the Mobiglass in a crash course. So I hope you guys got something out of it. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know, but I think this video needs to be done so others can have a better idea what they can use that Mobiglass for. It's used for just about everything that you need to use it for in the game. Thank you for tuning in. please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel a lot when you do that and pushes me higher up on the algorithm. It's been a little bit of a rough year for me trying to get videos out consistently, so I'm a little lower on the algorithm and I'm not doing as well as I was last year. So all the help I can get, I would certainly appreciate. If you're looking to contribute to the channel, you can do that through Patreon, which is going to be listed down below, as well as my YouTube membership program, which is down below too. So thank you all who have been doing that over the last several months. I really do appreciate it. You've really saved my bacon several times. So once again, I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out